Hello everyone. This is gonna be a showcase video of a new data pack, challenge data pack. This challenge is the very old challenge of the floor is lava, but with some unique concepts for it. So first you just wanna go to data packs, import your data pack into your world. This can also be done in an already existing world. And as you can see by the name Happy Gas Game Mode, it relies on you using pickaxe to fly around and not touch the actual floor ever. This is kind of hardcore mode where if you touch the floor you die forever, and also works in multiplayer with friends. So you can see I already started with some snowballs to lure in my happy gas and maybe help grow some new other ones, so you can create a flying base or just move around, have multiple of them, anything you want to do. You might want to create a floating base maybe where you don't have a floor, and then you can use your happy gas to come into the house through the bottom and use it as a floor. You might want to create, just try and beat this seed or any seed you get. Yeah, you might want to do whatever you want to do. As I said, it works in multiplayer, which I'm gonna showcase now. So I'm just gonna go into my second account and join. And oops, I was on top of them. Ah, I can't move. They're kind of stuck. You die. Oops. Now I have two happy ghasts. Hey, come back. Oh, as any new world starts, you have to start by mining. Mining has been buffed a bit because mining while being on top of a happy ghast is really slow. And also, since you're a happy gas, you have a really big hitbox, so it's really hard to like reach like the floor and reach everything. You have to break so many blocks to just fit in. That you got increased range, as you can clearly see. I'm reaching blocks all the way there. Increased reach and increased mining speed, which will hopefully make this challenge a bit less boring to play, rather than just be grinding forever. There's also a new functionality to crafting tables. So that if you're flying in the middle of nowhere and need to craft something quickly, you can just shift click and place it on the air. You can use it for anything now. So for a wooden axe, yeah, wooden axe, yeah. That's how you would start your world. Now you would probably go down and start mining down and get some stone and play your world however you want to do it. Now I'm gonna cheat a bit. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Uh, Showcase some of the tricky stuff with this. I had to do some data pack magic to make changing between dimensions work, because when you go through a nether portal, the nether portal on the other side is really small, the generated one. So if you would just go in normally, then you would your happy gas would probably get stuck on the other side and die, and then the challenge is over. There is just no way to fix that unless using data packs. So I made it so whenever you go into nether, you spawn a big nether portal. But if you create another nether portal in the other end in the nether and go back through it, it probably won't bring you back to this nether portal on the overworld. So you probably want to keep track of where you build your portal. Otherwise you might get stuck and die, which would be really bad. Oops. But the hardest one to do was probably uh, the end, because if you build end portal, this is just a 3 by 3, which is not big enough for Happy Gas to fit in. And also, well, I will show you the other issue later in a second. If I just go in survival, maybe if you come on top of it, you will get teleported here. You probably wanna now you would shoot out the crystals, try and avoid the dragon, which is really hard to avoid while being on top of a happy gas. So you probably wanna be really safe because if your happy gas dies, you basically fall, touch the ground, and also die. You can cheat for this as well. Don't kill my happy gas, please. Don't fly away. Ah! Okay. And go back. Yeah. The next issue is that, as you can see, also from the tips, you can just see that this portal gets generated up here, so you can actually go back. But the first time you kill the dragon, you see the credits. And if you haven't seen the credits, right now I'm patching that, but it just won't work. You just have to see the credits first. So what you have to do is come really, really close, hop off, and then actually see the credits just by walking. And once you're done, you will get stir falling, and you can just hop back in, and now you can go out of the end. I know this can be really annoying to do and really weird, but it was the only way I could find out of getting out of the end for the first time with your happy gas, so you can keep the challenge and just keep it as your world for whatever you want to do. Uh, in the case of something going wrong or you just wanted to fix or do something, there are some functions you can use. This is only for OP. These 4 underscore functions you can use. So if you die, since this is hardcore touch the floor, then you just get into spectator mode and you have failed the challenge. But you can function revive to go back with a new happy gas and play again, or try and get your loot stuff, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. It might be because of a bug that happened or something that you think like it's unfair. I don't know. That function is there for you. Maybe save your friend. There are also 2 other functions. Well, reset also exists, but it's basically the same as stopping and then starting. Stopping stops the challenge. Now you can land on the floor and you won't die. If you ever want to go back, that's what the other function is there for. You can start again. New challenge. Why is it? Oh, the happy cast is dying because my other account is there on the floor. Oh, that's sad. And yeah, this is the data pack I've been working on. This is on an experimental snapshot, and snapshot 25W18A. So there might still be some changes to Happy Ghast or something like that. So this data pack could be broken in the future. If you want, if you are not sure, you can always ask in the description, in the comments, not in the description. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this data pack, and it's really fun to play around with this with your friends. I've tried for a bit, and it's just really fun to try and not touch the floor. It's a really interesting challenge because you usually do everything on the floor, but now relying on happy gas, maybe uh, moving base with multiple gas connected to each other by leads, having chest boats with more storage, and it's just really interesting and really fun. So hopefully you can give it a try, enjoy it, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.